guys, and welcome to another video. I am Marie, and this is my July wrap-up and August TBR. I mean, already so much of the year of 2013 have already passed. It's gone. Poof, capiche, gone. It's kind of stressing me out, actually. Sorry for the late video. Things happened. I was on holiday and stuff, so I didn't have the time and energy to make a video. So it's here now, so I hope that's okay. This month I read 7 books. That's really bad, actually. These last couple months I've been reading like 11 books a month, but it hasn't been possible because, I've been doing other stuff. But the really bad thing was that I didn't really reach the monthly goal, which is 8 books, because I got sick on the 31st. Okay, that's going great. On the 31st, when I was supposed to finish 2 books, and I didn't, because I got sick. So that really sucked. But I am better now, and I am here to show you what I read this month. First off, in my little itty-bitty voodoo notebook, the name has stuck. This month I read 2,183 pages. So, woo! Great job, Marie! I read The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. Short, sweet classic that's sort of for children, but sometimes I have this feeling a lot of old children's books that are like classics are like, they may look like children's books and feel like it, but I feel like they're more catered towards grown-ups and they have more mature messages in these books. And this book I really adored. This was really good, and I would recommend it to everybody who wants to pick something up for the summer. Especially this book, because just the feel of reading the environments in these books, it just gives me this sort of summer feeling. And when I was done with it, the next day, I was missing, sort of delving into that world again and feeling, the summer, like, blooming. It's really, so I really recommend reading The Wind in the Willows right around now in the summertime, where there's blue skies and everything is green and lush and beautiful. So I really like this. Next book that I read was The Vile Village by Lemony Snicket. Book the 7th, as it says down here, of A Series of Unfortunate Events series. And I get to say that so much. I love that. This is not a very light-hearted read. It's easy. Look. I would say that's really easy. But then this was good. They just keep getting better and better as they go. And I really like this one. Some of the concepts I'm not fond of because I don't like the feel of the environment and the plot in some of the stories, but this one I actually really liked. So I can't wait to read the next one, because sort of the backstory of the children in these books is sort of getting more and more revealed, so it's getting more exciting. And even though it's always depressing to read these, they're really good. So the next 2 books were books in a series. There was Frostbite by Rochelle Mead and Shadow Kiss by Rochelle Mead, the 2nd and 3rd book in the Vampire Academy series. These are so good. I have already bought the next one and I can't wait to read it. But I have fallen in love with this series, and it got really exciting. at the end of Shadow Kiss. I mean, are you kidding me? Things got real. Stuff got real. So those were really good. The last 2 books I read were Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. Second book in the Percy Jackson series. I really like this. I can't wait to read the next one. Even though these are middle grade, they just are really appealing to me. And like I told you for the last one, it's really sort of disconcerting when I start wanting 12-year-olds to get together. So yeah, but I really like this and I can't wait for the next one. Greek mythology and Norse mythology are my favorite sort of mythologies. Especially the Greek mythology has always really fascinated me, and I really like it. So I really, I like hearing about all this stuff and how he's integrated, Rick Riordan, how he's integrated all the Greek mythology into a sort of a, to the present. It's really cool, so. And the last book that I read was The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. I finally finished this, and last night I watched the first half of the movie with my dad, and I can now promise you that I got positively mad because I was so excited, and just seeing all the characters on screen and acting, it's just amazing. It got a bit late last night, so we didn't watch the second half, and it's the extended edition, so but we're watching it tonight. So I'm really excited about that. But I finished this. I really love this. I mean, everybody who likes fantasy and has not read The Lord of the Rings really needs to get up their butts and do it. Because it can be hard to get into it, but these are so amazing that it's worth it. It's really worth it. Those were the 7 books that I read in July. Not so much. I'm sort of disappointed. I'm a bit behind now. I was doing so well being on track with my Goodreads reading 100 books challenge, but I'm sorry, you guys. I need to get on track again. Oh, I'm 1 book behind. That's like not good. But I will show you, I have picked out 8 books that I am putting on my TBR for next month, this month, which means basically also today. It might be altered a bit because I'm getting new books and stuff soon, so. But I have some books that I need to read this month. First couple of those are A Series of Unfortunate Events series, number 8 and 9, The Hostile Hospital, and The Carnivorous Carnival. Could someone please tell me how you pronounce that? Thank you. But as you can see, actually, the bookmarks doesn't mean I'm reading it. It means I'm about to read it. It sort of gives me motivation if I stick a bookmark in it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. Well, yeah. So that's why there's a bookmark in it. But these are quick to read and should be good to get a couple numbers on my challenge and finally take a big bite out of the rest of the series. It's locking to the end soon. So yeah, these 2. Then I also need to finish a book that I have been, that I have, read a bit of, but have been lying on my shelf for a long time because I haven't finished it, and that is A Time Traveler's Guide to Medieval England by Ian Mortimer. I am about a good 3rd quarter in. I mean, a 1/3 of the way in, I guess. And it's really good. It's not that. It's just hard to, you have to sit and concentrate. I mean, it's non-fiction, so, and I really need to sit, concentrate and really enjoy the content, but it's getting sort of hard because I just let it lie on my shelf sometimes and then completely forget about it and just read everything else. So I really need to finish this because, well, it deserves to be finished. Whew. Sometimes you just get really out of breath from talking. Also, sorry my hair is a mess. I didn't want to put it up today. I usually comb it and everything when I go on camera, but today I was just like, it's the summer holidays, you know what? Stick a coin in it. And the next book I will try to get read this month is The Return of the King by J.R. Tolkien, the last part of The Lord of the Rings. This one's kind of big, and I am guessing that it will take me a very long time to read this. So I'm sort of wary about starting this because I think it will take so long to get done. And have you seen this? I mean, even though Two Towers was like small, like only 300 pages, it seemed long because, you know, it's not the most easiest language to read sometimes. I mean, you have to really concentrate on what you read and not just skim it over like you can with some books and read really fast. But this will take such a long time. Return of the King. Next is a book is a small book that I should be able to finish like really fast, so I don't get why I haven't done it yet, but that's just me being lazy. I am lazy, you guys, that's just how I am. And that is Animal Farm by George Orwell. Need to get it done. It's small, it's quick, it should be really funny, so I am looking forward to reading this, but I should get it done soon. The next is a series that I need to get started on. Like, I finally gathered my courage and started, you know, Series of Unfortunate Events because it was just standing on my bookshelf unread, like 13 books and stuff. But this one is also one that's clogging up my bookshelf unread, and it's a classic sort of fantasy series, and it's The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, The Magician's Nephew, the first book in this series. I mean, some people think it's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but it isn't. It's shown in because they didn't make this one into a movie. I need to finish this because it is easy to read. Big words, pictures, actually, also. But I just need to get it done. I mean, it interests me, and I love the first. I watched, you know, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movie, and I really, really liked it. So, come on, Marie, why not? I actually miss talking to you guys. I mean, in the summer holiday, I was like, oh my god, all these things I'm saying, I could totally use this for a video because it was about books, and I was like, I miss doing a video because even though I'm just talking to myself in front of a camera, it's much more than that. Thank you, guys. The next book I need to read is The Life of Pi, not The Life of Pi, just Life of Pi by Yann Martel. I wanted to read it before I saw the movie, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so it should be possible. I finally, my mom had bartered it to one of her friends, and she finally got it back, so now I can read it, and read it I really want to. So yeah. The last book I have to show you that I want to read this month is a book that I received sort of recently by mail, and I'm really excited to read. It is Light and Dark, The Awakening of the Mage Knight by D.M. Fife. This is a fantasy middle grade, well, it's not really middle grade, it's sort of middle grade. Bordering on middle grade, I think it's sort of middle grade, yeah. Okay, how many times do I have to say that word? It is a fantasy book, and this is a book I got sent by the author himself, and as soon as I when I read this, I will work to put up a review, and I'm really excited to read it. It looks so good, and I can't wait to put a review up to tell you guys if I liked it or if I, how I liked it. So I can't wait for that. The author contacted me and sent me this, so thank you so much for sending me this book. I cannot wait to read it, and you can await a review when I'm done. So yeah, it sounds really interesting. It's about this boy who's in 8th grade, which I just was, so that's sort of my age actually. This guy in this book is actually sort of my age. And he's accepted into the White Rock Academy of Illumination, a school for young squires destined to become knights of the light and battle the forces of the dark with magical weapons called bondeds. And I cannot wait to read this. So, that is it. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked seeing all the books that I have read and will read. And like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't like it. Sometimes it's good to know if somebody didn't like the video. I mean, it makes me want to do better. So, and also, comment. I really want to hear what you guys think of the books, and if you're just as excited as I am about the things I'm excited about, and please tell me anything down in the comments. I love getting comments from you guys. It is amazing. And thank you so much for watching. Down in the description there is a link to my Tumblr and to my Goodreads, and I'm sort of considering putting a link to my Instagram down there as well, but tell me if you want that in the comments, link to my Instagram, because people who follow me on Tumblr automatically get my pictures from Instagram, so I just think it might as well, but anyway, tell me if you should do that. Friend me on Goodreads if you want, I would really like that, and follow me on Tumblr, that would also be really great. I'm on Tumblr like 24/7, because I have nothing better to do except read books. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!